Hey, Red, what's up, man? Oh, what's happening? Another little rescue mission is about to happen. It's the plan, at least. Try it. Paulina. Paulina's not having it, huh? She's like, come on, man. I was thinking about it, though. I think it'll happen sooner than later. It'll happen sooner than later, I think. In my opinion. So, what are we doing here? Just a couple of drugs, right? Eventful happened. Yeah, we had an epic stream rescue near the sun. Gotta be able to handle both. You know what I mean? And where is our RCS at, by the way? What's up, Bob? What's up, Sage? The day before. Is that the one that did we complete it? Because I think we failed that one. Paulina, thank you for the gift. I suck at KSP, followed the host. Hey, what's up, man? Don't we all? Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Where's the RCS at? I don't get that. Chat, do you see RCS anywhere? Where are we going? We have an aircraft to recover around Minmus. RCS tanks, where are they at? I know we have RCS in here. Fuel tank. Liquid engine. Oh, they're in here, okay. We integrated them into the... Well, how much do we have? I see, we integrated them into the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 160. I don't think that's enough. You know, we've always been running a little low on RCS. I know we try to save money. There we go. Do 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 do. This song makes you happy. Da da dum ba da dee ba da dum. Hey, thanks, man. That was epic. We learned a ton. I'm glad we I'm glad we did that mission, even though it took us like 3-4 days to complete it. I learned a ton on that mission, man. Yeah, we rescued him. Yeah, it was epic. What's up, Scott? Yes, we did, chat. We got it. A lot of fun. Learned a ton. A lot of fun. Learned a ton. Okay, we got to do RCS. RCS. 27.5. 20. 50. Get a couple hundred in here. We'll integrate it into the tank, shall we? Sideways. Yo, Scott, what's up? What's Sage? No face with the gifts. Kyle with the gifts. We're on number 1. KSP 1. Okay, let's take let's see if we can't I'm gonna integrate the fuel internally. Looks kind of funky. So let's redo this. Learned a ton, man. Well, so wow, yeah, there's a lot. What are some of the top ones? So I learned that the base game, which is a high simulation experience, still has maybe unrealistic arcadey elements to it, which we know, right? We already know that. But I think the biggest takeaway was when we switched to more of a realistic fuel type, quote unquote. Again, it's still a video game. So when we switched to liquid hydrogen, it really just changed the approach of the whole mission. Because the base game, while still quote unquote realistic for a video game, has a lot of limits to help the player. When you get mods to open up those limits, then you could really start to make things make sense a little bit. So it's a confusing way to say we learned about mods that help us with our gameplay. And we'll call it in a more realistic way, even though it's still a video game, right? Liquid hydrogen, different types of fuel, methane fuel, liquid hydrogen fuel, all, bunch of different type of stuff. Dang, you're down 30 pounds. That's awesome, man. Keep going, Scott. Wide angle. What do we say? We like the Curve Pro and the Wide Angle Pro. I really want to get a oh, how many casualties? Oh boy. I don't even know. You landed on the moon and got back? That's a good accomplishment, man. That's a really good accomplishment. Doesn't want to let me attach, huh? This one's going to kind of be going anyway. Half a ton. Yeah. And it's probably not even as realistic as you can make it. You know what I mean? There's still things you could do. But I think there is kind of a limit to the realism because you still are playing a video game, right? Like there's got to be a little bit of a limit. All right, let's save it. All right, chat. So here's the mission. There is a stranded astronaut and his spacecraft, around Minmus. This should be fairly simple, but the challenge is, and we've never done this before. The challenge is, we can't even see it, huh? The challenge is we have to bring it back. We have to bring his craft back. And we can't see it. Yeah, there's like realism mods for like scale. I don't think I'm going to do that. Because I do think you have to find well, it depends how you want to play the game. If you want to play it uber realistic, I'm sure that's fun for those that it's fun for. But there's like Kerbalism, which is like crazy life support difficulty with radiation and electrical failures. And then you have like, real solar system scale, which is crazy, right? It's really cool, but I'm trying to pursue realism, but not to the point where it's like no fun to play the game, because it still is a video game, right? Anyways, we can't see how we can dock with them. I'm assuming he has a docking thing on him. If he does not have a docking on him, how do we grab this guy? Can you grab a ship with a particular thing? Does anybody know? Because I do have a docking mechanism here. It's on open shield. A big magnet. No gift gallery? You mean, yeah, I think we had one. I don't know where it went. Basically, no mods, yeah. Yeah, I'm pursuing realism to a certain extent. Does anybody know how we grab this guy if he does not have a docking collar? Grab. Advanced grabbing unit junior. Advanced grabbing unit. Long struggle with the problem, the complicated machinery, observing internal cleaners, why not? It doesn't tell me much. Grapple range, 0.1. A grabbing unit porter, one of these, huh? So, I wonder if we should put that on instead of the docking. Will this grab a spaceship? You hear? Yeah, we need to bring back his entire ship. It's part of the contract. Make some money. It's for only for asteroids? We don't know. So, do I bring the docking or do I bring the grabber? And we can't see him is the problem. So let's think about this for a second. Should we assume the grabber, chat? We can always throw this on the side. as like maybe an emergency. So here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna try to grab it, but I'm assuming he's gonna have a small docking port. I tried to go look at him. Like I tried to look at the but it wouldn't let me fly his thing. Alright, we might have to move all this. We're not landing, so maybe we'll just eat all this landing gear stuff. Read the contract. Let's see what we got. Save Jorbit Kerman. Obtain his Hulk. Recover. It just says to recover it. So let's yank all the signs off. Because I don't know exactly how this is going to play out. And we might want this like right here for the rescue mission. Seems a little excessive. Do one of those. Alright, so what should we bring with us? The advanced grabber can grab a ship? Okay, maybe that's all we need. Maybe that's all we need. Alright, we'll take the docking thing just in case. You never know. Hey, see you, Sage. Thanks for hanging out, man. Now, we have life support. We have... I don't think we have recyclers. How much life support do we have? De minimis 15 days. That's not enough. I mean, it should be enough, but let's throw on some recyclers. Just in case. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, we need recyclers. Okay. Recycle. What? So this is a different rescue mission. This is a recovery of the spacecraft, actually. We accomplished the rescue mission. It took us like several days, but we got it. We got it, chat. It's good stuff. Where can we put the recyclers? Honestly, we can put it on the body. Because once we're on our way back... We won't need them as much. At least is what I'm thinking. What's up, Ken? I use a bunch of mods. I'd have to maybe make a list, updated list. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We'll leave the scientist behind. We'll take an engineer. Jebediah Kerman. Dang. How long to launch? Probably 3 to 4 minutes. I just have to figure out... What do we have to figure out here? Oh, staging. Once we do the staging, I think we'll be action groups. So, one is solar panel antenna. 2 is the ladder. We can clear that. 3 is nothing. So 1 is antenna and ladder. No. 1 is solar panel ladder. I'm assuming we have a battery on here. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Those don't look like they're going to really do much. All right, hold on, chat. Let me... 2 is going to be life support. Start life support. All right. So I don't. Let me look up these SPL-16 solar panels. SPS-16. And these are charging at 1.6. Let's get something a little more robust. Charging at 1.6, charging at 2, charging at 3, 3.8, 3, 2.8. Charging at... It's battery. Charge is 5. That's a little better. Yeah, those charge at 5, so let's get those going instead of this one. Or maybe they charge at 4. These charge at 5.61, 5562. Yeah, it's going to make me feel better to have a little bit more powerful antenna, or solar power. 6 basic. Retract. Alright. Covers up the window. That's okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go. My internet's been doing well. My internet was out for a bit because somebody cut the line on construction. So, but yeah, we got it fixed. Cano, we got it fixed. Thankfully, but it hasn't in recent storms. But it used to. Yeah, the storms used to just like knock it out for some reason. I don't even get that. Toggle solar panel. Extend solar panel? Wait, do these not go back in? Wait, hold on. We better check that. Because some of them don't go back in. What are these? The K513s? K513s cannot be retracted. What? Oh, get those out of there. Charge 4. Oh, get these out of here. Those don't look like they spin. Alright, so we're having some problems with solar panels. Cannot be. So we're having problems. What are these? If these are 5, a charge of 5. Cover up the window. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. Monopropellant APU, charge of 7. Hey, what's up, Mike? Hold on, guys. All right, let's see here. We're just trying to get some better solar panels. What are these at? Charge of 1.6, charge of 1.6. Those are weak. Charge of 5. They're just really big. A charge of 7. All right, now they're just getting too big, right? All right. Charge of 1.6, 1.6, charge of 5. I think they're just going to have to cover up the window. Unless we can find a smaller one. This one might be slightly smaller. I was hoping to get some smaller here. Ho! I mean, that'll do it. Look at them solar panels. Alright, chat, enough messing around. Let's get this thing going. Maybe we'll just go back to the other solar panels. The charge is real low at 1. I really want to get a charge of at least, what is this? Everything's too big, man. Charge of 5. We might just have to... We're gonna go with those, even though they're not making me happy at all. Man, why are these all sideways, dude? Alright, we're gonna go with those, man. We're gonna go with those. Action group. one, do toggle. There we go. All right, chat, as far as I can tell, and as far as I understand, as far as I can tell, as far as I can understand, I think we're ready to go. We have to recover a ship and its astronaut. That is the plan. It's not too far. It's only at Minmus, so it's not like we're going to the moon or the sun like we did yesterday. Alright, guys. Let's bring this back home. All systems check. Op recover. Alright, systems check. A little rainy, a little thundery. Where mission go? Let's do this. Just checking out my different stuff here. Alright, chat, count it down, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Count it down, chat. Let's go. All systems go. Full throttle. SES is on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! We're going. Throttle back a little bit. For separation. 3, 2, 1. Separation's good. Separation's good. Chat, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Let's go program. Starship launch? I don't know. I haven't thought about that, to be honest. Pretty good, chat. Looking pretty good. I got no issues. I got no issues. It's going to go prograde 63. Chat, looking good, man. Looking real good. Scott's a real mission. This is the mission is live. We're going to Minmus. We're going to go pick up some a stranded astronaut. But mainly, the challenge of this mission is we also need to pick up his spacecraft. It's part of the contract. $116. The overheating, yeah, we had to spam some heat radiators. Looked like a flower. All these like heat radiators covering the engine. Crazy, a little crazy. It's empty up here. I wonder what happens if we do this. Auto zoom. Wasn't paying attention there a little bit. Yeah, we made it back from the sun. It was incredible. We did. It was an amazing journey. Try to mess with these little new little camera things. They went pretty good, man. Went pretty good. Sorry, Jack, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. Target self. Clear target. Reset roll. Set target with click. Set position with click. Auto flyby. Auto land. One second, guys. What's the problem? Oh. Reload. Auto flyby. Whoa. There we go. Now, okay, now we're cooking. I'll have to figure out how to use this new camera mod. You guys see that? Zoom! That's how fast we're going. I have to update my mod list because I've added a bunch recently. So... stationary camera. I don't know what's going on. What the... What the heck? How do I turn this off? Sorry guys, I'm having some technical problemos. Where does that even come up? So some tips for the new game. Give me 1 second. I'm having some problems and I can't figure out what the problem is. I was trying to mess with this new camera mod, but save restart. So we'll do a quick save and then we'll load the restart. So here's the main thing about the game that I would tell people. Wait, hold on. What's wrong with my camera mod's cool? It's just confusing. I don't understand how it works. All right, we'll turn the camera off for now. What would I tell people? So I had someone come in yesterday and say they just got the game and they're like 10, 20 hours in and they felt like they weren't very good. So let's pause on that particular point. On that particular point, I don't even know if after 1,000 hours you're going to understand the game, which is part of the brilliance of the game. It's so deep, it's complicated, especially when you add mods, that type of thing. It could get real complicated. So that's different than other games, right? Like you play 100 hours of anything, Valheim, I don't know, Call of Duty. You master these other games in like 100 hours to a certain degree. You master these other games within 100 hours, maybe less, maybe more. 1,000 hours into this game, I don't think you're gonna. Do you even have half the knowledge? You know what I mean? Do you even have half the knowledge that you need to play this game? So that's a long way of saying it's a long journey, and just be patient. Do it one rocket launch at a time, crash and burn, watch some YouTube videos. Even after 100 hours, you're just scratching the surface. And I think that's probably why people probably don't get into the game, because it's a deep learning curve. But man, if you can hang in there, the game's pretty epic, Alright, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? We're doing stuff. 82, 69. Let's put here. Does that make sense? It's like, just be patient with the game, The Earth is flat. We were talking about that yesterday. We were having fun with that conversation. Bam, you have 150 hours. Yeah, that's like... It's a deep game. Yeah, the Earth is flat convo was kind of funny. We'll just go with 80. Alright, enough messing around. I was trying to mess around with some mods. I'll have to mess with them later because they're a little confusing. We're on the dark side of the planet at the moment. This thing has... Do we have a reaction wheel on this thing? Because it is not reacting. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Is that the song you're talking about? Am I even warping? I can't even tell. It doesn't even feel like it. Oh, I guess we are time warping. It's just going slow for some reason. Oh. How fast are we going? We're going 2,200 meters a second. 2,200 meters a second, just pretty quick, fairly fast. I don't know. There's quite a bit of mods, and I'm not even a mod person. Like, people modding their games all the time. I rarely like to do that. I just like to play the vanilla experience. But I will say this, man. I have been modding the heck out of this thing. To a certain degree. Now, I don't think it's too crazy, but there is quite a bit of mods. Quite a few. Quite a few.
That's your pop.
All right, what's our next objective here? I do have it at djsoto.com, but it's not updated. The mod list. Or it's a video that someone made where I used most of their mods. Alright, let's do this, man. We're gonna go to Minmus. Set as target. Add maneuver. We're gonna shoot towards lady. What's good? What's our our let's try to fix that. Can we do that in one burn? Ugh. So basically, oof. There we go, do one of those. Do one of those and do one of these. That's gonna hit the moon. Bam! Okay, we're coming way under it. It was spicy today. I took a little walk. It was a little hot. A little spicy, a little hot. Man. Lady, how you been feeling? How's the recovery? Slowly but surely? Alright, honestly, we're messing around here. Surgeon Friday, he's going to not do anything about the nerve. He's not going to do anything? What do you mean? What do you mean he's not doing anything about the nerve pain? Yeah, I guess that. I mean, I'm not a doctor, obviously. I guess that makes sense. You might have to let the. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, but you might have to let things like settle, heal up, settle, and see what's like lasting, like what's actually going to be permanent to the degree that they need to start doing something about it. In my unprofessional opinion. Point 2. Yeah, why can't I get a 0 here? What the heck is happening? Alright, slow down. Let's slow down. Yes. I don't think I've had like your level of that. But yes, because it's like at least the ones that I've had, and again, it's probably not even comparable to what you're going through. It's a pain that's like it's like so deep. It's like you can't even get to it. All right, this is a 9-second burn. I've had a different type, not nerve damage, but kind of nerve compression type of stuff. At one point I thought I had to have surgery, but thankfully everything kind of fixed itself. But yeah, dang that pain for sure. What's up, Fungus? Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Inflammation control, yeah. Yep. Warp to next maneuver. Let's do this. Chat, we're time warping about 20 minutes. We got a burn coming up. Lady, can you delete the spammers? Start burn in 43 seconds. I repeat, start burn in 43. Start burn in 14 seconds. I repeat, start burn in 14 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the heck? Oh, that was the inclination burn. Right. I was like, okay, we're just doing an inclination burn. Inclination burn was to line us up with the planet because we weren't really lined up very well. Now we're going to do the burn to the planet. Probably back here, add maneuver. Now we should be nice and lined up and oriented, whatever you say. Nice and lined up. There we go. We got something. We got something. What are we looking at here? What's up, Bye? What's good, man? What is good? I'm glad the Earth is round like a beach ball, but flat Earthers will disagree. Yeah, we were talking about flat Earth yesterday. We had some people come in. I'm assuming most people I assume are trolling or rage baiting when they're talking about a flat Earth. That's my assumption. I'm sure some people really do believe that. It is. I'm sure some people believe that. But I feel like most people got to be rage baiting or where is that? They got to be rage baiting. Either round or flat. Oh, we got a square going? New mission is aircraft or spacecraft recovery and personnel recovery. So we got two things. Haley, you in the chat? Haley. Coming at a funky angle, aren't we? Anything we can do about that? We can angle down and then angle this. Oh, okay, there we go. And then pull it out. Oops. And then... Yeah, don't get me... List of mods. No, it has to be... Well, there is, but it has to be updated. I should make my CCAN file available. I think probably be the easiest. You know what? We'll just do that. Let's call that a maneuver. Yeah, the Earth is flat is, I think, more rage bait. I think people are more rage baiting and I wouldn't think people would like with high conviction think that it's flat. You never know, though, I guess. How much are we getting for this contract anyway? Doesn't tell us. We should get that contract mod. Start burn in 24 minutes. I think we're ready to go. Alright, let's start picking up the pace. We've just been messing around. Warp to next maneuver. Let's start getting this thing moving, huh? A massive sphere. Void. I mean, at least, you know, it's in the circle category. There's a great anime, and it's when you say the word anime, some people eye roll, but you shouldn't, because anime is just the genre. Start burning in 42 seconds. There's a great anime called Orb. It has to do with, well, it's less the Earth being flat or round, but more about the era when they believed that the sun rotated around the Earth. When the sun rotated around the Earth. So much so. Wait, hold on. Start burning 11 seconds. Hold on. Hold that thought. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. And we're going to separate right here. Separate and engage. There we go. I think we're on our Poodle engines. Burn time 1 minute. So much so that I think the church got involved. If you believed that the sun rotated around the earth, you were correct. If you believed otherwise, you'd get in big trouble. Anyway, so the anime revolves around that story, the era of this political religious history where you were even killed for thinking, like Copernicus, that the earth revolved around the sun. Interesting anime, because it has to do with like human psychology and belief systems. Burn time 18 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where is that? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Bam, bam. There we go. Good enough, good enough. All right. Save that. So anyways, don't get hung up by the word anime. It's good. It's called Orb. You should check it out. It was pretty fascinating how some people were just really convinced that the earth was rotating around the sun, and so it's a story about that, and people were getting in big trouble because they were passing that information. It was almost like a conspiracy theory to suggest that, because really, and there's so many things to break down about that, but I think one of the things to break down was for the church to be wrong was they just couldn't accept that, right? They couldn't come to that point. So Copernicus, even though he believed the earth went around the sun, it had to like suppress those beliefs, right? To a certain extent, I think people couldn't hold it in. That's what I meant to say. The earth, or I don't know if I said it backwards. The anime is about the time where people believed the sun ran around the earth, and the persecution of those that believed otherwise, that the earth revolved around the sun. So we were talking about the anime. It's a fantastic one. It's called Orb, and how people were getting killed. People were getting in big trouble by the church for believing in a heliocentric view of the universe. It was more of a geocentric. And the psychology, the human kind of like aspects of belief systems and holding on to those belief systems, even when science or math and science comes along and says, hey, we're not the ones, the sun's not revolving around us, we're revolving around the sun. And so you see the characters, and it goes through different periods of history, like through different characters, like the knowledge keeps getting passed on, and it develops this story and this narrative. And at one point, like, they came to the realization. It's really cool how I'm not giving it justice. I'm not explaining it well. But one of the characters is like has this epiphany where he's like, we're moving. And like that was me saying it, we know that we're moving, but for them to feel like we're flying through space now, I think was like a jarring reality. In the medieval times, we're flying. You know what I mean? Because that geocentric view was being torn down, and the heliocentric was rising. We're moving. We're flying. Anyways, interesting. Food for thought. Alright, chat, we're going to come over here. We're going to do a maneuver. We're going to add a maneuver. We're going to slow down. Oops. Yeah, Finn, and I think that's the overall, like, one of the themes. There's many themes, many sub themes. Like, even this one guy that was going to, like, eliminate some of his family. Because his family started to believe in heliocentrism. But anyways, some of the themes is dogma. 100% is one of the themes, that being possessed by an ideology, possessed by it. Because we all have ideology, but then the possession of it is this idea of, like, you can't even hear anything else. And we didn't get all philosophical on the stream. We were just, somebody came in and said flat Earth, and so that's kind of what started the whole. That's what started the whole bit here. Yeah, we're doing career mode. Yeah. We got all philosophical on today's stream. Yo, B, what's good? Separation 5.9. Whoa. Where'd you get that hat?
Is it mine? Do you want it?
Yeah, I like trucker hats. Okay, I have it?
Yeah, I just stole it.
Dang. Is it available on PS5? I think so, yeah. So this is a good maneuver right here, Chad. This is a good maneuver. Anyway, so check it out. The anime is called Orb. It's very scientific. So you're not going to have, like... I feel like people, when they hear the word anime, think of squeaky voices and crazy storylines. It's very science kind of... it's still a little... It's an anime, so it's animation, so there's a little bit of whatever, but... Start burning 4 days. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's warp to next maneuver. We are warping to next maneuver, which means we're leaving Earth's experience here. And we are heading towards... We are headed towards... There it is. You can see it. I think you can see it. Oh, we're here. It was right below us. Start burning 50 seconds. Start burn in 45. Yeah, but fascinating piece of animation. We are at minimum. Start burn in 12 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wobbling. Dang, why are we wobbling so much? What's that all about? You know, I forgot to do. We forgot to post out all our. Maybe we lost electric charge and life support systems. 45 days. Jay, gotta remind me to put out our solar panels. Alright, so when we go around the planet over here, we're going to be about 11... We're going to be about 11 kilometers away from our target. 11 kilometers away. And now we're entering the dark side of the planet. Oof, seems like we're real. Are we going to hit those mountains? What's our altitude? Looks like we're about to hit those mountains. This is KSB-1. Chat, let's make sure we run reaction wheels, because we don't seem to be... We seem to be wobbling a lot. Okay, I see the target. He's about 11... What do 30? The missions on KSB were so limited. Yeah, you got to get the mods, man. You got to get some... If you mod up KSB 1... Oof. Hold on one second. Let's warp over here. This is a low altitude rescue, by the way. This is a low altitude rescue. This is interesting. Okay. I didn't realize... Chad, this is interesting. Always crash, really. Oh, jeez, what is the problem? Oh, we ran out of... Okay. We ran out of electric charge. That's interesting. Alright, so this easy assignment became a little more challenging. Because we ran out of power. How did we ran out of power so quick? Now we're just spinning out of control because we have no power. Interesting. Alright, we gotta recover this mission. Alright, chat, we were slacking a little bit. We're because we thought this would be an easy mission. We're slacking. This is actually going to be a challenge. We're out of power. And I'm not clear on how we got so out of power. So we're going to have to time warp about 6 minutes to catch the sun. There we go. We should be charging up. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's time to lock in. We were messing around too much. We weren't messing around, but this is usually an easy mission, but this is a low orbit rescue. And that's why this is challenging. We're like... Good thing we brought the bigger... Good thing we brought the bigger solar panels. Chat, this is interesting. Okay. I need everybody to lock in. I need everyone to lock in. Low orbit rescue. Never seen anything like this before. Never seen anything like this before. Look how low the rescue is. You see him? See him down there? Incredible. We're trying to match his speed. Is basically, if you see what I'm doing, I'm trying to match his speed, and then we're gonna we have to do this very gently. Wow! Are we gonna crash? Wow! We're gonna let's do chat. Remember this save 104. Remember the save 104. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's lower the limiter. Remember 104 if we need it. I can't see his. One oh four. Now or never. Yeah, we're gonna slow up our speed to match his speed. Okay, we're matching his speed right here, right? Let's go see what he looks like, because now we're he's in this pod. Bro, you okay? He's starving to death, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and deploy the arm, enable magnet, enable targeting. I don't know what that means. Enable magnet, don't know what that means. If you're just popping into the stream, we're doing a low orbit rescue. This is pretty interesting. As a matter of fact, it's so interesting. We got to use our own music. I got some good music for this. All right, chat. We got to go in. Let's log in. Solar replacement standard, but I did add outer planets. I haven't been to them yet, but I've added them. Chat, should I have him EVA or just grab him? What do you think? Should I have him EVA and then grab the capsule? What do you guys think? Grab first on Twitch, EVA first on TikTok. KSP2 got canceled, that's the main problem. Let's go ahead and EVA him, I think. Alright, chat, let's hope he's still alive. Let's check. Jorba, talk to me, talk to me! He's alive, chat, he's alive. He's alive. I can turn down the music in a minute. I'm kind of locked in now. Music's too loud. He's okay, chat. We saved him. We saved him. Well, almost. Yeah, we have to grab the capsule. That's part of the contract. It's part of the contract. Come on, guys. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in, chat. Lock in, chat. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Orientation got funky. Orientation got funky. If you're just popping in, this is a low orbit rescue on Minmus. We came in here thinking this be a piece of cake. Low orbit rescue's no joke though. Thankfully the gravity is really low around here. We got him, chat. We got him. He's on board. He's on board, chat. He's on board. So thank you for the gifts, though. Appreciate that. We're not done yet. Part of the contract says we need to recover the spacecraft. So let's save this at 105 is the astronaut save. But we got to go in and get this thing here. Turning on RCS thrusters. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Houston, we have one Kerbal. You gotta believe, Chad. You gotta believe. I'm assuming I can just grab it. I don't know if it's too small or not. This is our first time using it. I've never done a mission like this before. We're hoping it's going to work. We don't know if it's going to work. We're about to find out, chat. We're about to find out. Yes! We got it! Unbelievable! Woo! Low orbit rescue complete. Mission control, low orbit rescue is complete. Low orbit complete. Coyote. All right, let's get out of here, chat. Dude, we came in here all haphazard. We came in here all chilling, and then it got serious. I was like, oh, this will be easy. And then I didn't realize it was like such a low orbit rescue. Good work, chat. Good work. So let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, hold on, before we do anything, let's think about, Yeah, we got it saved. Before we do anything... Huh. You know what we didn't really account for? Because part of the contract is we have to bring this back. So we want to land on water, number one. Number two, there's not really... I wonder if I should send the engineer out and have him put the parachute... Well, at least, maybe... Because I have 4 parachutes. Oops. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Let me turn off the engines before something bad happens. Chat, should we send the engineer out, have him attach a couple of parachutes to... Because when we come in, I'm assuming we're going to come in with the heat shield, obviously. We're going to be a little weird, top-heavy. I don't know. I haven't really thought about the re-entry. I guess in retrospect, we would have packed some more parachutes to put on top of that. So before we burn home... I really didn't think about the re-entry. This is going to be interesting. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get the engineer out there. All right, engineer is going to... Let's have him move this... Oops. This on here. Do you think this is the right thing to do? The thought process is those chutes are going to keep us upright, maybe. Yeah, will the grabber even hold on re-entry? That's a good point. Build another ship to retrieve it. That'll be like a backup plan. Maybe this... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you hear me breathing? Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes I eat the microphone when I get intense in the game. Yeah, let me know if I'm breathing into the mic. Push it away from me. All right, well, we're going to find out what's going to happen. We'll see what happens.
Send me a device as I say no.
Start burning 21 minutes. Oh, you're talking about the... Oh, they do have an audio sound about breathing. Yeah, that's the audio. We're up to next week. We're 24 minutes. Something's wrong, chat. Something is wrong. With the electric keeps going out. Why does the electric keep going out? Engine on, thank you. Yeah, but I have a battery on here that should last. Something's sucking. Yeah, but we have a battery on here, right? Don't we? Yeah, we have a 1200 watt thing battery. Yeah. Something. Wait, is it disabled? Oh no, that's auto strut. I've never had an issue where we ran out of battery. So something is sucking the life out of that thing. I'm screwing this up here. Yeah, no, we've done missions here before that we haven't run out of battery. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, the battery's going back up. Yeah, I guess. Huh. Wait, something. Wait, hold on. Let me turn this off. So we are at a deficit. Something is... Hold on, I'm gonna look at my battery power here for a second. Yeah, so we're not charging up, by the way, and we brought bigger solar panels on purpose. Oh, there we go. Now it's charging up. Something's wrong with these solar panels. There we go. Now we're getting some juice. Oh, that was weird. Very strange, very strange. Put a small and put a bigger one. Yeah. Yeah. And I wonder if it's these solar panels that we thought were better. Yeah, these ones retract because we made sure to pick the ones that did. All right. Anyways, where are we at here? Just trying to figure out what was going on. 7 days. I mean, I guess the battery drained that fast, I suppose. All right, let's warp ahead. 896. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now, my concern is we're going to go to the dark side of the planet when on the for the burn. So this will be a good test to see what happens. Really never had to like really keep an eye on our electrical systems, but let's keep an eye on the electrical systems. I'm assuming it's going to start going down because we're going to lose the sun, and that's fine. I think it's just that we have our batteries draining really fast, and the battery should last through the dark side of the planet, unless something's absolutely skunking our electricity. So let's warp ahead 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to start to lose the sun. Yeah, my recyclers are on. Should we turn SAS off? Well, let me leave it on just to see what's happening with the battery. Yeah, okay. SAS, if I turn SAS off, something's still draining it with SAS off. Yeah, something's draining it fast. Okay, so let me turn all the lights off. With all the lights off, so do you oh, let's turn this light off. Oh. I think it's the re-entry model. Oh, the grabber is taking power, huh? Oh, is the grabber? Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, let's warp ahead. Start burning it. Lights are off, just to conserve electricity. Make it 2 missions. Nah, I don't got time for 2 missions a day. It's a short little stream. Yeah, we're coming all funky. 30 seconds. Start burn in 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Uh-oh, SAS is off. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Get back on target. What's going on? We had some problems. We're okay. Electric charge is going back up since we're running the engines. So that's interesting. That grabber is which makes sense, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why can't I stage? There we go. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna run a grabber, you need to run some bigger batteries, huh? 22. We got a little bit of fuel. Okay. What's the objective? We had did a low orbit rescue on another planet. We got the astronaut, and then we also picked up their spacecraft. And now we're back on Earth. We're about to make a landing on Earth. Is the plan. Why is this code? Because we're going all sideways. Gotcha. We're about we're about 99,000. And this will be interesting. Whether I've never grabbed a spacecraft and landed with it, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna probably catch a little bit of sun. We'll catch a little bit of sun. Chat, that's an important point. If we ever do a electromagnetic grab again, we have to take double the batteries. Because we're gonna lose, we have to tuck in our solar panels very soon. We got to tuck in our solar panels very soon. Yeah, let's try to keep them on as long as possible. There we go. The juice is coming back up again. Juice is coming back up.
Now, send me a device as I say, still.
We have a little bit of fuel. We have 640 Delta V. Although it is Poodle engines, it's not going to do a whole lot in atmosphere. Speed's good though. Yeah, Cowboy, that's what I was concerned about because the battery, it does drain quickly. Watch out. Everybody lock in, please. Everybody lock in. Everybody lock in now. I don't think so. I think because he's in, but we're all like one ship. Why does this entry model say decouple? We're approaching atmosphere. You stuck on the mun? To the mun. Are you stuck? Are you at the mun, or are you trying to get to the mun? I'm trying to get into orbit. Are you doing career mode or sandbox? All right, chat. We're about 75, 76. Atmosphere is at 70,000. We're at 75,000. We're probably going to start tucking in. Literally the training. I don't know exactly what you mean, but you're talking about mainly orbit, right? What's up, Sir Pooh? Hold on, let me. Let's go ahead and tuck in. Let's go ahead and tuck in. How's our battery going to do, huh? Electric charge is holding because we do have solar panels on. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. We have a couple of solar panels. So it is holding, I think. Okay, we're in the atmosphere. We're in the atmosphere. Let's see what happens. Oh, so you've orbited the Kerbal and you're trying to get over there, right? So the short version is you set the moon as your target. You have to, if that's the key, because that's telling the computer I want to go to the moon, right? So you set as target, click on the moon, set as target. And then you want to incline to the moon. So you're not even going to burn to the moon first. You're going to set a maneuver node at the ascending node or descending node, AN or DN, and you want to get that to 0, 0. So you're going to like burn up or down, right, on a maneuver. Then when you're lined up, you're ready to do an encounter, to burn to an encounter that gets you within the moon's influence. So if you've inclined and then if you've created a burn to encounter. Wait, hold on. Let me lock in. I think we're going in. We're in the atmosphere. Chad, it's time to lock in here. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this thing going, huh? We're about 54,000. 54,000. Are we going to land on the water? I hope so. It looks like we're landing on the ocean as far as I can tell. Here we go. Now it's going to get spicy, huh? Let's go ahead and retro thrust. Kill some of the speed while we can. Let's go, chat. I think we can detach, question mark. Oh yeah. Might as well just burn it off. Stand by for separation. In 3, 2, 1. There we go, we're coming in. Like it or not, we're coming in. Do or die, baby. Did this thing get toasted? Oh, that's too good. We're good, man. We're good. We're good. KSB 1. modded up KSB-1. Yeah, we're good, chat. We're good. Yeah, we're on the end of the mission. I think we're going to be fine. I think. Mission control. This is Operation Recovery, requesting permission to deploy parachutes at 5,000 meters. Requesting permission to deploy at 5,000. Permission granted. Permission granted. Copy that. 10,000. Ready to deploy drogue shoots in 3, 2. Uh-oh, something froze. We're good, we're good, we're good. Stand by. Drogue shoots. 3, 2, 1. Coming in. Stand by for the rest of the shoots in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, beautiful deployment, chat. Beautiful deployment. Beautiful deployment. All right, we're keeping our speed is at 6.9. Jettison the heat shield in 3, 2, 1. Welcome home, boys. This is our first spacecraft recovery. That was kind of a cool mission. That was a cool mission, man. Yeah, it's pretty hard, huh? Keep the heat shield. Yeah, it's still recoverable, but it lightens our impact. Distance to zero, about 100 meters. Stand by in 3, 2, 1. Splash down. Oh, perfect. Perfect recovery. Wow, that one went way better than I thought. Nice work. Ladies and gentlemen, mission successful. Nice work, everybody. Nice work, man. Op recovery mission successful. Nice work. That's pretty intense. Pretty intense. Good stuff. Yeah, this is modded KSB 1. Yep. KSB 1. All right, guys, just a short little stream on this Saturday. I got to head out. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys later. I might come on later for some Path of Titans if we have time. Not sure. Might come in and run some dinosaurs for a little bit. But if I don't see you guys before then, guys, thanks for hanging out. That was a lot of fun, man. If we don't see you, we'll see you later, guys. We'll be back with some more Kerbal. We got some more missions to do. Yeah, that was a fun mission. I was expecting just a chill recovery around Minmus. And it was like a low orbit personnel and equipment recovery. I think I have the wrong name of the game on the overlay, don't I? Or no, maybe not. Hey, lady, what game does it say on the overlay? Does it say? I can't even read it. Oh, thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Solid mission, guys. Solid work.